your housewarming. I'm really going to enjoy this party.
Whatever happens here, all fingers are pointing at you.
Wrong. Right now, I'm having dinner with two upstanding citizens who will testify to that in any court.
If you think you're going to rape me, Dave, you're going to have to kill me first.
Well, whatever it takes. I told you, no one ever says no to me.
This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played two. He played knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home.
What'd I do?
Hey, welcome to Washington State, miss. Can I see your driver's license, please?
I was doing under 65.
That's right. You were even doing under 60.
So what's the problem?
Annie Walker. Well, you're a long way from home.
Mom, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing, honey. Go back to sleep. Go.
Hello, young lady. It seems like your mom had a heavy foot.
You said I was doing under 60.
That's right. In a 30-mile zone.
What? When did that happen?
There's a sign posted right after the Welcome to Redwood sign.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see it. How much is this going to cost me?
$50. Are you passing through?
No, actually, I'm coming to town to interview for a job with your boss.
Really? Huh. Well, in that case, you can pay the citation when you drop by the station house. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's a nice policeman.
Yeah.
So good to see you.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Hi, Aunt Max.
Hello, Miss Sarah. Oh, goodness, I have missed you. Don't mind the mess. Just been so busy at the clinic, I haven't had a chance to put any of this stuff away.
Well, where are you going to put us?
Well, you and Sarah get the bed, and I'll take the couch.
Max, you're not going to...
I love my couch. Was this not my bed all the way through med school?
Well, yeah, but...
No buts. So did you enjoy your trip?
Yeah. You know, we got a speeding ticket.
You did? Yo, Miss Daytona. What'd they do, get you coming into town?
Yep.
Mm-hmm, join the club, they got me too.
$50?
Exactly. $50.
Say again, you are 1080 or 1099?
Hello? Hi. Hi, I'm Annie Walker. I have an appointment to see the sheriff.
VOA 520.
Yeah, he's expecting you. He's in there.
Ward
Thank you.
Oregon. 550 Charles.
Sheriff?
Miss Walker. Morning. Come on in. Dave Ward.
Pleasure. I guess my breaking the law wasn't the best way for us to meet. Why didn't you tell me?
I was just having a little fun. You do have a sense of humor, right?
Well, I always thought so.
Sit down. Okay. Let's take a look. 4 years with the Cincinnati PD. Good recommendations. So what do you want with small town USA?
I have an 8-year-old daughter, and the city was just burning both of us out.
So why here?
My sister moved here a couple months ago. She finished her medical internship, and she got a job at the clinic.
Oh, Maxine, the happy face.
That's her. And she raved so much about this place, I started dreaming about it, and here I am.
So is there Mr. Walker?
Walker's my maiden name. I'm divorced.
Your father was a cop.
Yeah, he was killed 15 years ago, on the job.
Well, I like what I see on the application, and I checked some of your references, but I don't know if it's going to work out.
May I ask why not?
Well, you're awful cute. I'm just joking with you. So, you think you can teach us country folk what real police work is like?
I know police work and I need a job.
Well, it just so happens I need a new deputy. So, you're hired.
Really?
Really? So you got any ideas about where you're going to live? It's going to be kind of hard for your sister to put you up in that tiny little place of hers. It's a small town. Nothing happens here I don't know about. Why don't you give Pete Dunphy a call? He'll help you out.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, you remember that when you're knee-deep in horse manure pushing a stuck tractor. Most of our crimes around here are natural discomforts. Patty, be my new deputy, Annie Walker.
Congratulations. Welcome.
Thank you.
Set up an appointment for a uniform. Judging your size, the county ought to save a little money on material. I'll see you Monday morning, 8 o'clock sharp.
Great. Oh, excuse me. Where do I pay this?
Right here. Perks of the job.
I hope I'm not calling too late, Mr. Dunphy. I'm new in town, and Sheriff Ward suggested that you might be able to help me find a place to live. Great. Okay, I'll wait for your call. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Why can't we just stay here at that Max?
Not enough room, hon. Don't worry, we'll find a place close by.
Can I see your gun?
Okay. Just this one look, and that's the last time. Same rules as in Cincinnati.
It's a .38, just like Grandpa's.
Standard cop issue. Okay, honey, get ready for bed. Okay, come back for kisses.
You're the new deputy.
Annie Walker.
Mark Thatcher, county prosecutor.
Pleasure.
Well, Annie, if you need some legal advice or just a cup of coffee, I'm right around the corner.
Great, thank you.
Okay. Carry on, men.
Morning?
Morning.
Oh, hi, I'm Howard. And this is Rich.
Annie Walker?
Morning.
Morning, Sheriff.
It's Dave. Now, why can't you look this good in uniform, huh? You ready for work?
Yep.
Now, what do you say we start around in a welcome wagon, boys?
Are you ready to change your life? Look younger?
Okay, I'll buy it. What's the welcome wagon?
Now, from what I hear, you already experienced it coming into town.
You mean my ticket?
Yeah, that's her. We grab the speeders when they hit town. Guess you don't have that back in the big city.
Well, we do. It's just handled by the highway patrol.
Well, around here we are the highway patrol. The town police and any other law enforcement agency you can think of.
Get much crime?
They get more than our share. We're only 50 miles from the Canadian border, so you get your smugglers.
Drugs?
Drugs, guns, cigarettes are a big market right now because of Canadian tax. And don't start thinking you're going to sleep through this job.
550 Charlie David Zebra, registered owner.
Give it 5 hours and then come back to the station. Don't let anybody talk you out of a ticket. Dave doesn't like favors unless they come from him. And don't say I told you. You better stay in this clearing, well hid from the approaching traffic. See ya.
Hi.
Hi.
It's, pretty quiet around here.
Yeah, small town.
Can I take any one of these desks?
It won't matter to Howard, but Rich is real territorial. You're safe with that one.
Thanks.
Let me go! I didn't do nothing to you! Let me go! What's this? Shut up!
What happened?
Sexual abuse and battery. His own kid. I walked right in on him. He still denies anything.
Betty. I need your help. She won't talk to me. You dealt with this kind of thing before?
Yeah.
You see what you can do?
Okay. What's her name?
Christy Brandon.
Christy? Christy, honey. My name is Annie, and I'm gonna help you. I'm not gonna let anybody hurt you, okay? It's okay. Just cry all you want. Okay, honey. It's okay now.
Take a break, Rich. What?
The girl told me what he did. I sent her to the clinic for physical.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have lost my temper. I'm sorry, you saw that.
It's hard to look at that little girl and not lose your temper. I've seen cops lose it before.
You know, you could hurt my career.
I would never do that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you. What?
You go 3 miles past the Red Barn and you'll turn left.
Thank you, Ruth.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you?
Sure.
What happened yesterday shouldn't have happened. And it can't happen again. We're both emotional and...
And you know that I'm married.
Even if you weren't, I can't have that kind of relationship where I work.
So if I wasn't married and we didn't work together, then...
You're a nice man, Dave.
But?
No.
Well, fair enough. You know, I noticed that you only gave out 9 citations on the welcome wagon yesterday.
Yeah?
Well, that's way down from usual. Are you sure you weren't sporting a blind eye?
No?
I was just checking.
Hi.
Hi. Annie Walker.
Pete Dunphy.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you. You found it?
It wasn't easy. I like that, for starters.
Good. Come on in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Well, let's see. It sits on 2 acres. There's a separate cabin you could use as an office or guest quarters, and the furniture is included. It's only been in foreclosure 3 days.
So I have to move fast.
Very.
What's the price?
$180.
Any leeway?
Maybe in a month if it doesn't sell.
Oh, that's never gonna happen. Well, I'm not gonna waste your time. My life savings total $21,000. That swing it?
You a 2-income family? Ah.
Could you talk to the bank manager?
I am the bank manager.
Oh.
I'm only here as a favor to Dave.
Maybe I should start looking at rentals.
Well, hang on. Let's not give up on this so fast. You can tell you want it, so why don't we do the numbers crunch and see where we stand? Okay.
Do it tomorrow.
Okay, listen up. Everybody works tonight. Someone County Sheriff just called us. A shipment of coke headed our way. Deal's supposed to go down to the Mad Bronco. I need someone for inside. Annie? You want to get your feet wet?
What do I do?
Get yourself all dolled up for undercover.
Sure.
Okay, boys and girl. We party tonight.
Did I say yes too fast?
Well, I don't think it was all that voluntary.
I thought drugs meant DEA.
Like I said, not in this county.
Annie. Rich here tells me that the brush around the posted speed limit sign's been kind of cut back. You know anything about that?
Motorists couldn't see it clearly.
So you helped them?
Yeah.
Well, you ought to know that those citations pay the salary of every man in this room.
Well, I just figured with that amount of obstruction that any motorist would have legal grounds to overturn a citation.
Overturn a citation? In my county? No, boys, meet a real big city cop. You gotta give her credit, though. She's an honest one. Rich, go find me a new place with that posted speed limit sign, the kind I like. And don't you ever do anything like that again, understand?
When you get a bark and not a bite, you're doing good.
I'm ready.
Did you brush?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just a minute. 1 minute.
Did you find a house yet?
No, but I'm working on it.
I want a swimming pool.
Oh, I'll do my best. Okay. Kisses. Mm-hmm. Big hug. Sleep tight.
Oh, sorry. I should have warned you about that lock. It's not real solid. We never fixed it because we don't have too many females using this room. This ought to be easier to conceal than your 38. So I'll just exchange it for tonight. She's arrived.
Mama.
That's off limits, Rich. You knock it off. Annie, say hello.
Hello?
Looking good. The mules haven't arrived. You can't tell if the money's inside yet. You go on in there and take a look around. And don't drink if you can't hold it.
Hi.
What kind of poison you want?
Anything cold on tap?
I got something.
Company's arrived. 2 long hairs walking into the building. Make sure they're carried before you move.
That's what I
did.
About time. You guys been? Don't worry, man. Wait. You got it?
They've hooked up with two guys. They're in a booth at the back.
Go, now.
The deal is done.
What the?
Barry!
Police!
Get him up! Let's go! Don't move! You! Over there! On your back! Don't move!
All right.
Move! Push! Get going! Come on! Lawyer,
What happened?
There's a third guy visiting the bathroom. I didn't even see him.
She done good, Dave. She done real good.
Yes, she did.
Dave, can I talk to you? Dave, I swear I had no idea this kind of stuff was happening in my place. You know I'd be the first to call you.
Del, just put your wine and bring us some more beers. Yeah, are these on the house?
Oh, you know it anytime.
Stay thirsty, boys. Beer's on me. Del.
Yeah.
Tell the band to play the slow.
Yeah.
What do you think, huh? Nah, forget it.
Well, I made myself up. You did a real fine job tonight.
Thank you.
Now, I'm guessing that you've done some undercover work.
Some?
So tell me, will that undercover work be confined to the job?
It's late, Dave. I gotta go.
That's all right. Come in late tomorrow. I won't fire you.
I gotta go.
Turned white as a ghost, as I thought.
You know, I don't like being walked out on.
Then take no for an answer, Dave.
Well, I don't like no either.
Don't!
Why didn't you tell me this was going on?
Because I didn't think it would be a problem.
So what do you want to do about it?
Well, I mean, eventually he's going to have to take no for an answer.
And if he won't?
Quit?
Quit. I didn't realize you were acquainted with that word.
One of us has to give.
Yeah, well, why you? Ever hear of sexual harassment? You know, women do file lawsuits these days.
I've been a cop long enough that I know this comes with the territory. It's a macho profession.
So that's the excuse?
No, it's not an excuse, okay? In many ways, he is a great guy. I'm not going to screw up his family and his career over a couple of dumb passes.
Seems to me he's the one making the dumb passes, so he's screwing up his career and family.
Well, you make this sound so easy.
Well, who said right was easy? And wait a minute here, why are you getting angry with me? I mean, do you want my advice, or are you just venting?
I'm just venting. I don't believe it.
It's none of your business whether I live with her or not.
You want her?
What are you so riled up about?
You want her?
What a crazy
You want
question.
her, don't you?
Come on now, that's a crazy
There
question.
isn't enough for you,
I'm
is
telling you
there?
right now, it's my private life. What? Oh, it's a bad time, Annie. I'm full up with women's stuff this morning. Look, if this is about last night, I had too much to drink. I apologize, over and out.
This is about Fred Brandon.
That's not even your case.
Christy was my case. You gave her to me. I just saw them together.
No, I didn't tell the county to give him the kid back.
How can the county let him have her with those charges against him?
Well, she's too afraid to testify.
Howard can testify. He saw what happened.
He can. If I let him. Well, you saw Brandon's face. How am I supposed to explain that in court?
You know what's going to happen to that girl.
Well, now, who the hell are you, anyway? My conscience all of a sudden? Fred Brandon knows if he so much as touches that girl up. He knows. Believe me. She's safe.
And that's justice, right?
She's safe, Annie. That's better justice than you'll get in any city in this country, so drop it.
Hello.
Hey, Pete. That's Dave.
Hey, Dave. What can I do for you?
Patty? Are you okay?
What do you care?
Did I do something to offend you?
It was better before you came here.
Better. I don't know your situation, but if Dave is the question, I have no interest in him.
I didn't say anything about that.
No, I did. Just in case there is a situation that's none of my business. I'm really not such a bad person once you get to know me.
You bet, you bet.
Hi, where's Dave?
Upstairs at a meeting.
Howard. Didn't we confiscate 2 bags of cocaine last night?
Yeah.
Well, I checked the evidence room. There was only 1.
Well, you know, maybe Dave parked it in the wrong place or something. I mean, ask him.
Good morning.
Hi.
You get a minute?
Tell me those numbers crunched.
They did.
Okay, you've got my life savings there. So please tell me that there's nothing wrong with this house.
There's nothing wrong with this house.
When can I move in?
Anytime. I'll get your house keys.
I really want to thank you for all your hard work.
Oh, well, I'm just glad it all worked out.
Can I buy you dinner one night? What, am I too bold?
No.
I would just really like to show you my appreciation for everything you've done.
Well, thanks. Dinner'd be great.
Annie, got your house. I told you, nothing happens in this town I don't know about. Right, Pete?
Yep. Well, I gotta run.
Thanks.
Okay.
See you, Pete.
Now, I want to ask you, do you know what happened to the second Coke bag from our bus the other night?
I took it.
You took it?
Yeah.
How could you just take it?
Well, I liked it.
Cocaine.
No, not the cocaine. I liked the bag. You see any cocaine in it?
It was part of the deal.
Yeah, but did you see any cocaine in the bag?
I didn't look.
Well, I did. It was a dummy bag. Happens all the time. One bag is good, the other isn't. In case they're being chased and they got to toss something out of the window. Confuses big city cops all the time.
I've never heard of that.
Well, you're a big city cop.
I wrote up 2 bags in my crime report.
Change your report.
I can't do that.
You want me to give back a perfectly good bag for no good reason?
Cocaine or not, it's part of the crime scene.
Girl, you have got a steel rod up your spine. It's no wonder you're divorced. You stealing from me, Fred?
It's only 1 carton, Dave. You're checking my bag.
Mike spent 3 years looking for the right job while I supported him and our daughter. And then one day, he came home with some bimbo's perfume. And I realized that I was his job. He'd been working me all those years. So I kicked him out.
You fired him?
Yeah, I fired him. What about you? You ever fired anyone?
Domestically? Nope. Never made the matrimonial trip. Almost once, but didn't work out. So I grabbed the first job transfer out of Seattle, and here I am 4 years later.
You like it?
Yeah, most of it. Can I ask you a personal question? If it's none of my business, just say so, and I'll understand.
Hmm?
Are you and Dave Ward?
No.
Oh.
No way. Why'd you think that?
Well, he put a lot of pressure on me to get you that house. He convinced me that you had a great future with the sheriff's department and that you'd have no trouble making mortgage payments.
Well, I'll thank him for that. But he's my boss. I mean, why would you assume what you were thinking?
Well, it's just he has a reputation with the ladies.
I can handle Dave.
Don't underestimate him.
I've handled worse.
Well, it's more than a sexual thing. It's a little game he plays with people. He loves to manipulate.
It's not fair that you paid since I asked you.
I'm sorry, I'm an old-fashioned guy. Women don't buy me dinner.
There's a gun in his back. You face forward, or I'll blow a hole in him. Now drive!
Just duty says, Pete. Okay.
Oh. Come on! Come on, let's go! Come on! Get out of the car. Come on. Empty your pockets. Wallet, money. Here you go. That's everything. All right, get down on your knees, both of you. Start crawling. Come on, let's go. Keep crawling. Down this road. Bang!
Don't look back.
That's right, Howard. 78 or 79 Chevy. Light color. I already contacted the other counties. You boys just concentrate on the back roads, all right? Nobody does this in my county. We get your badge?
It was in my purse.
How about your gun?
I didn't have it with me. I thought this was the safest place on earth.
Well, there's no need to get snotty, Annie. People have cars. They come in and they go out. There's not a hell of a lot we can do about that. Hey, Pete, you look like you're about to faint. Rich is in the back. He'll give you a lift home.
I'll go with him.
No. He'll come right back for you. I got a few more questions. Come on, Pete. I'll walk you out.
Thanks.
No, you had kind of a big scare tonight. I don't want you to have to go through that kind of thing again, huh? So do yourself a favor, Pete. Don't date her. Don't talk to her. Don't even walk near her. Got that? Yeah. Good. Good. You know, I went to bat for you with the bank to get you that house. Did he tell you that?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know, you got a real future with this town.
Dave, I'm really tired.
So why do you want to go out with Pete Dumpty?
Excuse me?
Come on, you need a man in your life. Not some wimped-out bookkeeper who's going to crawl on his knees every time you need protection. Well, he was sitting there shaking like a hog to slaughter. I'm amazed he didn't soil himself.
I don't need to listen to this.
Oh, come on, man.
Let go of me.
How come you're so riled up?
That man had a gun in his back, Dave. That would scare the hell out of anybody, even you. And you know something else? It is none of your business, but I am not going out with Pete Dunphy. I went to dinner with him, period. And you know something? I don't need a man in my life. I don't need protection.
And how come you're in such a sorry state?
Yourself. Well, you're lucky they just took your cash, left everything else.
What about Peter's wallet?
I didn't find it. This kid is a real idiot. He's driving around in a stolen vehicle with your purse hid under the seat. Like nobody's gonna spot him.
Where is he?
He's upstairs. Dave's talking to him.
None of this for me, will you?
Rich, line 2.
I swear, I just saw in the bushes. The keys were in the ignition, so I took it for a ride. I never even scratched the paint. I didn't do nothing to get hit for.
Yeah? I'm not going to start telling people lies about me, Ronnie. If your clumsy stone fall on your face, you're going to have to take the consequences.
I didn't fall.
Shut up! I want to know the other guy's name.
There ain't nobody else.
Ronnie!
I don't think he's one of them.
I'm interrogating the suspect here.
I think you got the wrong guy.
How the hell did you know it's the wrong guy? You told me they were wearing masks.
I know how big they were.
Kid's story checked out. He was in Mount Vernon at a party, and the time Annie was mugged.
Well, he was still driving a stolen car. Clean him up and book him for possession of stolen property. Listen to me. You're gonna stop meddling in my business right now. You understand? You don't want me to be sorry that I hired you.
Patty? Patty, what happened?
I bumped into a cupboard.
Annie. Let her do her work and you do yours.
Are you positive you're reading it properly?
2 prisoners with bloody faces, 1 with a broken nose. How else would you read that?
Well, it's not that I don't know Dave has a temper. Hell, I played football with him. You should have seen him in those days. He's settled down a lot.
We're not talking about sports here. He's an officer of the law.
I understand, but the law here tends to be more personal.
Why are you defending his behavior?
Excuse me, Deputy. You're out of line.
I'm sorry. It's just that that kid in that cell did not deserve to be beaten up.
I'll have a chat with Dave.
A chat?
I want to hear his side. There are 2 sides, right?
You told me this would be confidential.
Oh, I won't mention your name.
You won't need to. He'll know it's me.
Would you like me to let it go?
No.
Hi, little dear. My name is Sarah.
Do you honestly think that he's going to fire you?
I don't care, you know?
Yeah, except what are you going to do for the job?
I don't know. I only know police work.
So that means you're going to have to move. I like you being close to me.
I like it too. Look at her. That's the way it's supposed to be, you know. Peaceful, sweet. Morning.
Annie. Ricardo, take a coffee break. Patty, why don't you go to the diner and pick me up some bacon and eggs? You know how I like it. Did I say later?
What about the phones?
Well, put on the answering machine and get going. Have a seat.
Am I fired?
Sit down. You don't have much stomach for police work, do you?
Not your kind. Look, if I'm fired, just tell me.
You're not fired.
You know I went to the county attorney.
Do you know the topmost quality for command, Annie? Insight. That's how I got this job, and that's how I keep it. Nothing gets by me, and nobody says no to me. Not the county attorney, not the mayor, and definitely not you. Now, I'm not going to fire you, because you amuse me. And one day, you will say yes.
Don't.
Now, just one little kiss, huh?
Get away from me.
Now, there's one other thing you ought to know about me, Annie. I love resistance.
Ow!
Woo!
Yeah, that'll do. Okay, bye.
Can I come in?
Sure.
I would have made an appointment, but I didn't think I'd be that successful.
I'm sorry I haven't called. I've just been swamped. Are you okay?
No. I need some banker advice. If I were to quit my job, where would I stand with my house?
Well, if you couldn't pay the mortgage, we'd have to foreclose.
Can I get my down payment back?
That'd depend on what price we could get for your house.
What do you mean, what price? I paid $180 for it a week ago.
I doubt there's a market for your house at the price you paid.
Are you saying I paid too much?
No, I'm just saying that the buyers may not be there anymore.
Why not?
Well, that's the way the market works in this town.
So I got in over my head. Because Dave did a nice thing for me. Yeah. Thank you very much for nothing.
I know it's hard, honey, but you gotta look up for me, okay? That a girl.
Max?
Just sit tight. She insisted we call you.
How's she doing?
Well, she's got a couple of broken ribs. Neighbor found her at the side of the road, brought her in.
She raped?
Yes. I'm gonna do the workup on her.
Christy?
My daddy done it. Tried to fight him off, but he was just too strong.
Was he drinking?
Real bad. He said it was my fault he got his nose broke.
Is he home?
Maybe he was when I ran.
You're safe here, honey, okay? My sister's gonna take good care of you. Can you keep her for a couple days?
We've only got 4 beds.
She has nowhere to go. And I gotta buy some time for her. Don't let anybody have her, okay? Especially her father.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go make sure her father doesn't get killed.
We're gonna get somebody to clean you up, okay?
She's lying. You get her in here. You get her. Tell me to my face.
Let me do this time.
Christy's in the hospital. You wanna take him?
Come on.
You said she'd be safe. You want to tell her that?
Annie, nobody talks to Dave like that.
I'm sure I'm going to find out why real soon.
Sheriff Ward,
Yeah,
it's Deputy Walker.
come in. Oh, I'm sorry. You moved faster than I expected. Deputy Walker? Sheriff? We're getting a little formal, aren't we, Annie?
I noticed you returned the other Coke bag.
Yeah, well, I hated to do it, but regulations.
And you split the Coke up into 2 bags.
Well, it seemed kind of dumb to hand over an empty bag.
What was in it when you got it?
Dirt.
So why not return it the same way?
Well, I couldn't find the same pile of dirt. Anything else?
Nope.
So, you thinking of quitting?
You know where I stand with my house. You know I can't afford to quit.
Yeah, I heard that.
But I'm not staying here to amuse you. So if that's what you're expecting, you can fire me right now.
Well, anything you do amuses me. It's all part of our little dance, Annie.
I know you talked to him. He knows my story. I deserve to know his.
I'm running late, Deputy.
What, you can't talk while you walk?
This isn't something to be discussed in public.
Why? What did he tell you?
Enough to put your accusations into doubt.
Oh, so his word is gospel and mine is worth nothing.
Actually, Deputy, under the circumstances, your word is suspect.
What circumstances? Excuse me, what circumstances?
Your romantic interest in him.
What?
According to Dave, you've been persistent in your advances. He's had to fend you off.
And being your old football buddy, you believe him, right?
The people of this county have voted him into office 5 times. They trust him. I trust him. You're lucky he doesn't fire you.
That's the point. Why doesn't he fire me?
You're a single mother. You have a kid and a mortgage. I'd say Dave is being kind-hearted.
Howard. Release Fred Brandon.
What do you mean release him?
He made bail.
Dave, we haven't even charged him.
Are you deaf?
No. Okay. No problem.
Get me a cup of coffee.
Setting up a story so I can't go after him. Not for anything. Sexual harassment, assault. No one in this town is going to believe anything that I say about him.
You know, this is just getting too scary, Annie. Is it really worth going through all of this for $20,000?
You know how hard I work to save that money.
Yeah, well, it seems to me like you're still working for it.
You know, Max, I don't have a doctor's income to look forward to. My future is not going to get any richer than it is right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, hon. That's not a dig at you, and it's not a complaint. It's just this fact I have to live with. How's she doing?
Those ribs are painful. I haven't had the heart to tell her father called here.
Father from jail?
No, he's been released. What, you didn't know this?
Dave, didn't hear you drive up.
I know. You know what a liability is, Fred? A liability is someone who holds you back, brings you down, threatens your position.
I'm not a liability.
Oh, yes, you are. You're a dirtbag who can't keep his hands off his daughter. Now, that makes you vulnerable to arrest, which makes you a potential songbird.
Dave, hey, I'd never rat out on you.
Not after tonight.
Who is it?
It's Patty. I have no place to go.
Was it Dave? How often does he do this?
It's been a couple of years since the last time.
Penny, he gave you a black eye a week ago.
Yeah, but before that, it was a couple of years. I've been seeing him for close to 10, so that's not too bad, is it?
Once is bad enough. Was he drinking?
I can't say that was it. He just came in all wild and aggressive, like he just needed to hit somebody. And I was there. It's hard to know what'll set him off. Sometimes maybe it's me. I say something dumb. I wear the wrong thing. And then he just goes off. He doesn't want me talking to you, that's for sure.
But you're here anyway.
Yeah.
So why'd you come?
I don't know. Maybe because I really can't count on anyone in town. They're all so scared of him. But you don't seem scared.
Maybe I'm dumb.
Don't say that about yourself. Me. Oh, dumb. 10 years of my life with this man. Not even believing anymore that he's gonna leave his wife and marry me. Look at me. Still cleaning up my own bloody nose.
Does she know about you?
Ruth? She knows what she wants to know. That's how she gets through life. She could catch us in bed together and never believe her eyes.
Can you walk away from him?
I've wanted to for years, but no one walks away from Dave. I could tell you stuff.
What stuff?
What you don't know won't hurt you. Can't hurt you, just leave it at that.
Patty, Christy Brandon was raped because Dave did not do his job. That innocent kid was beaten up. So what you don't know can hurt you.
You have no idea how powerful he is.
So what do you want to do? You want to nurse your wounds and go back from war?
No.
You want me to help you?
I want to be free. But I don't want him going to jail for it.
Okay. Then let's just start with what he's done to us. It's sexual harassment.
You want to get a lawyer?
Yeah.
You put me in the hospital.
Once this lawsuit is out in the open, he wouldn't dare to touch either one of us. So until then, all we have to do is meet in secret and never be chummy at the office.
You know what they'll do to me in court?
Me too.
But I've had an affair with a married man.
Patty, he was your boss. He took advantage of his power. All I need to know is that I can count on you. Can I?
When would you do this?
Right away, before those bruises on your face fade.
much, ma'am. I'll take care of it. Morning, Dave.
Morning. Where's Patty?
Took the morning off. She's visiting the dentist.
She didn't tell me. Doc Bayless?
Some specialist in Seattle.
Where's Annie?
It's her day off.
Howard.
Yes, Dave.
Find Rich for me.
Right away.
Okay, Gary, that'll do it. Thank you.
I just want to make it clear that neither one of us has a nickel in the bank, and as soon as the suit is launched, we probably won't have jobs.
Isn't that why you came to me?
Actually, we heard you were the best.
Thanks for the compliment, but I'm aware of my reputation. Sucker for a just cause. This is a just cause. This guy is some piece of work. I want you to think about possible witnesses to any abuse inflicted on you. Also, if he put anything down on paper that you've kept, gather it up for me.
I kept all the cards he sent me. He's not much of a romantic on paper. It could be nothing more than a boss being nice to his secretary.
Let me be the judge.
I doubt that any deputies will testify against him no matter what they saw.
Well, get me whatever names you can. People have been known to tell the truth when forced into court. Now, this abuse, is it confined to sex or does it spill over into his job? What?
I promised Patty that we wouldn't get into that area.
Are you afraid of reprisals?
I just don't want to talk about it.
If there's a pattern of abusive behavior on any level, it will help your case.
No.
Rich called in. He couldn't track down Annie, but he found Patty's car parked at the market. She wasn't anywhere around there.
How was your trip to the dentist? I bet you can't pull your teeth out as fast as I can. Now, you're gonna give me a report on your adventures in the big city. You're gonna give me every single detail, and don't you even try lying, because you know I'll catch you up on it, right? And you don't want to see me mad, right? Right?
Right.
Get a transport. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna finish up here.
What happened?
All right, we got it.
Fred Brandon. Neighbor found him this morning. Looks like he's been dead a while. Well, judging from the blood on his head, took a pretty bad fall. Probably drunk. Trip. Hit his head on this.
You gonna call in the state forensic boys?
Well, I don't see much need for it.
About to rule out foul play.
What do you think, Rich? Look like foul play to you?
It was a straightforward case of a drunk rapist atoning for sins.
Rich here, he's got a biblical streak. I hear you had a real fine time in Seattle. My lines of communication are endless.
He knows I'm out of it. Did he hit you? Please, Annie, walk away from this. Did he threaten you? Walk away.
The question is, do you still want to pursue this on your own?
Nobody's going to believe my word against his.
Well, I've got to assume that what he's done to you and Patty, he's done to others. By going public, you might just flush out some of them.
Yeah, I might just get myself killed.
I'll tell you what, I'll put this suit on hold for now. You be careful.
Bye.
She's not moving.
No, but she's not running away either. Go on, get a little bit closer, honey. Really slow. Slow, slow, slow.
Will she bite?
No, she won't.
She has teeth.
No, cows have teeth. They don't bite. Now you're doing great, honey. Go on. What the hell is wrong with you? You could have killed us. Dave? You bastard.
Oh, Annie. Now, such language in front of the girl? That's a terrible example. How you doing, Sarah? I'm real sorry we scared you. We were just hunting. Want to see our permits?
Get off my property.
You know, I guess Pete should have warned you. Your property here is it's real close to real prime hunting territory. You never know when a bullet might stray off target. I'll bring you some venison, darling.
Don't shoot her!
Yes, Annie.
Go ahead with the suit.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. I will lose my house, my money, whatever. I'm gonna get him.
You took this phone number, but this phone number's no longer in service.
It's the number they gave me. I know it works.
Stay busy.
No.
We have a situation.
Sexual harassment. That little tease. Well, we're about out of here today.
Hey, hold on, Dave. Federal law says you can't fire her without cause. Now, suing you doesn't mean she's not doing her job. You can give her administrative leave with pay. That's the best you can do.
What, pay her for doing nothing? No way.
If you fire her, you're only going to make this worse than it is right now. Under the circumstances, nobody in county administration is going to be upset if you send her home with pay.
You're right. You know what this is, Mark? This is nothing. Well, no one in the county's going to believe this. Only I'm not sending her home.
Dave.
All this girl's done is make life miserable for herself.
I want you to come with me.
I would love to, honey, but I can't right now. I've got something to do. It's very important.
Please stop. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. And sometimes you have to do stuff you don't like because it's right, you know? I love you.
I love you.
Get
Good girl, okay. Come on, honey, we gotta go. She's gonna be fine.
I know. Thanks for doing this.
Are you kidding me? 3 months without a day off? They owe this to me. Here are the house keys. Now, I want you to promise me that you are going to stay. That cabin is far too isolated.
I will. I'll get some clothes after work and come back.
Okay.
You call me tonight?
I will.
Okay.
Be careful.
I will.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too. Morning. Good morning.
You. Betty, why don't you come on in here too? I can't chance being alone with this woman. Oh, Patty. You ever seen me touch this woman?
No.
You ever seen me use sexual language when speaking to her?
No.
What's your point?
Well, I'm just trying to establish in your mind the kind of testimony you're going to hear in court. Even from your good friend Patty here. I thought you were a bright lady.
That's your problem, Dave. You've never thought any woman was bright or a lady.
Hi.
Hi.
I heard about the lawsuit, and I think you're very brave.
But
No buts. I admire what you're doing. I apologize for not warning you about the house. I should never have let that happen. And I don't feel very good about myself right now.
deservedly.
Well, I just wanted you to know.
Sure.
FBI.
We heard about your harassment suit against Sheriff Ward.
Why is the FBI interested in sexual harassment?
Well, we're interested in you. We've been conducting an investigation of Sheriff Ward for the past 6 months.
What for?
Dope dealing, smuggling. We believe there isn't a criminal activity in this county that he doesn't control, either directly or through some form of payoff. Problem is, we don't have any hard evidence, and nobody who can help us find some. We were close with Fred Brandon, but he showed up dead.
What would Fred Brandon be able to tell you about Dave?
He was tied into a smuggling operation.
They were friends?
Long time.
I thought he was beating up Fred Brandon over child abuse.
You saw that beating?
Yeah. He beat up another kid, like a young kid named Ronnie something. It's in the arrest report.
Well, Brandon can't testify, but the kid can. If he's not scared off like everyone else in this county, except you.
Yeah, well, I'm too mad to be scared off.
I'll tell you what we need. You tell us if you can get it. Nobody can run an operation this size without a place to store the contraband. Now, we can get a court order and go looking for it, but we have no idea where to start. If we guess wrong, it'll give him time to destroy it. Can you pinpoint it for us?
No. No. If he even sees me looking for it, he'll get suspicious. But Patty might know.
His secretary?
Yeah. I can't guarantee she'll talk because she's terrified of him, but I'll try her.
We'd appreciate that.
I'm just glad my lawyer contacted you.
Your lawyer?
Eleanor Bradley?
No, we've been auditing Ward's accounts at the bank. Pete Dunphy suggested we contact you.
Can I come in?
If he catches me with you...
The FBI is after him. It's not county. It's not state. These guys are FBI. They're not afraid of him. They don't owe him anything. They're going to bring him down.
He'll know I told.
You'll be protected. Patty, this is your chance to get away from him. You can start fresh. You can stop being afraid every time he walks through the door.
Somebody tipped him off.
Hello, Annie. I came for your housewarming. I'm really going to enjoy this party.
Whatever happens here, all fingers are pointing at you.
Wrong. Right now, I'm having dinner with two upstanding citizens who will testify to that in any court.
If you think you're going to rape me, Dave, you're going to have to kill me first.
Well, whatever it takes. I told you, no one ever says no to me. Patty tried it. And Freddie Brandon, I ruined a perfectly good flashlight on that dumb skull. I wanted to do this for a long time. You're gonna pay for that little bruise, girl. Well, you wouldn't shoot me, would you?
In a hot minute.
Well, I thought you liked me, Annie.
Nobody likes you, Dave. You're a pathetic man, and you know it. You have to try and use power to get a woman. One more step and you're a dead man.
Really? And when are you going to stop underestimating me, huh? Are you born dense, or is it that big city training of yours? You're not going to shoot me with that gun.
Why not?
Because I filed down the firing pin.
On the gun you issued.
On that gun.
If this gun is the gun you issued. It's the first thing you should learn about big city cops, Dave. We always carry a backup. This is my dad's gun.
You're bluffing.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. You have the guts to find out? The problem with you, Dave, is ego. Because you were bound to come for me sooner or later. And you were bound to talk too much. about killing Fred Brandon. So who underestimated who? Come and get him. Don't!
You okay?
You're under arrest.
Federal Unit 120. What unit is that?
Yeah, this is Federal Unit 4. On the scene.
Copy.
Annie? Are you all right? Fine. Fine.
You really think the people of my county are going to put me in prison?
Maybe not. I don't think they're going to have a chance to make that decision, Dave. Ever heard of a change of venue?
Let's go.
Can you get off?
Not this time. Not on a federal charge. Free. Yep, you're free.
What about tomorrow? Who do we work for?
I don't know. I guess the county needs a new sheriff. Maybe I ought to run. Think that might shake things up a little bit?
Shake things up? That would be great.